You will never be forgotten, and now that you're in heaven, don't forget we are part of your clan, and please don't leave us behind. Put in a good word for us in heaven, Monsignor. It's now my special pleasure to have Monsignor Sheridan perform one last invocation. Could we all stand for the invocation?
I haven't passed out. They also serve who only stand and wait. Just last week, an Irish barrister cross-questioning a witness in Dublin's Four Courts began by saying, "You impress me, sir, as an unusually quiet, respectable gentleman." "Yes, sir," the witness said, "and I would say the same about you if I hadn't taken an oath." So I'm happy you've reached that level of silence which indicates an enormous spirit of contemplation. Entering my 81st year, just a few months back, I consulted counsel Tommy Collins and donated my library of rare books, which accidentally included several volumes of poetry, to my native Longford's Historical Society. And last week, I went out and picked up a couple of anthologies of contemporary Irish poets, including the present laureate Seamus Heaney, and was duly awed by the depth and intensity of their experiences and the disciplined powers of exposition. But this is God's truth, with all honesty, my old saturated soul remained unnurtured by their work, and I turned for inspiration to a twofold enemy, a Jesuit and an Englishman. I told Paul about this before I came in. So in gratitude to every Jesuit, here and everywhere, and every Englishman, including St. Patrick, the only Englishman who ever brought the Irish to their knees, as I mentioned so often before, I shall pray Gerald Manley Hopkins' inscape, image-laden, pied beauty. Glory be to God for dappled things, for skies of copper colour as a brindled cow, for rose mows all in stipple upon trout that swim, fresh far cold chestnut falls, finches' wings, landscape plotted and pieced, fold, fallow and plough, and all trades their gear and tackle and trim. All things counter, original, spare, strange, whatever is fickle, freckled, who knows how, with swift, slow, sweet, sour, a dazzle dim, he fathers forth whose beauty is past change. Praise him. Amen.
Thank you, Monsignor. You'll be sorely missed. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce several outstanding leaders of Los Angeles at our head table.